before they all catch up, and then the condos go up and everything, you know. But I mean, I'm sure it's the same thing in Park City, Utah now, you know. I guess you would have to go probably to like Montana or Wyoming, or North or South Dakota if you really want open space, you know. I mean, North or South Dakota is too damn cold, but then again, how far behind is Montana and Wyoming in the wintertime? I mean, you know, it gets pretty cold there, you know. But you get to wear a big 10-gallon Stetson hat like Dick Cheney, you know.
And you're allowed to shoot somebody by mistake.
And the guy apologizes to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry I got in your way.
Well, I see you don't know the whole story. He may have jumped ahead of it. Funny, but he was trying to shoot somebody. An animal or something.
Yeah,
I don't believe in hunting anyway.
Neither do I. Although, I mean, look, hunters tell you that, you know, especially when it comes to deer and everything, that, you know, there's an overpopulation of deer, and you're really doing the humane thing. You know, I don't see how humane it is killing an animal and then eating it for lunch and dinner, you know.
Well, at least if you're eating it, it's almost excusable. But if you don't even eat it, that's...
I think that, and I don't believe in hunting, but you know, hunting has been a way of sustaining life, right? So if you take only what you need because you need to sustain life, that's one thing. But the other day there was an article about a 13-year-old boy.
I saw that. That's right. Oh, I was so mad and so angry.
Yeah, and to me, that's not taking what you need, that's the intentional kill, and I think that's a completely different, you know, aspect.
See, something like that should really be outlawed. I mean, he should get a fine for something like that, because it's a... Go ahead.
In modern day society, and the way we live now, and the fact that we breed farms specifically for our sustained ability, there is no reason for anybody to be out there hunting. This is not.
Well, you know, that's part of the reason, you know, my son became a vegan. You know, he was very big on these, the way they show you how painless it is when they kill the cattle, you know. And like my son would say, yeah, painless for everybody except the cattle, you know. I mean, first of all, it's you'd never want to eat, according to him, and you know, you'd never want to eat another piece of meat again, you know.
Right.
If what?
Right.
What?
If
If you watch them slaughter, you know.
You know, they say they can, they're doing the deer to reduce the population because it's humane. There's also ways of just feeding them certain, foods that have medications in them that will stop from...
They're from propagating, you know, they won't, you know.
To me, that sounds a lot more humane.
Well, I think people are killing wolves because they started to, you know, farmers are finding that the wolves are you know, once again attacking, you know, cattle and chickens and goats and, you know, whatever it is that they're farming, you know. And, you know, look, let's face it, man is the only animal who kills for sport. Animals only kill for food or for, you know, self-preservation. You know, but man, you know, just goes out there with, you know, a bow and arrow or a crossbow or his hunting rifle. And then, like you say, he'll just go out there and kill, you know, and sometimes not even take what he's killing, you know.
They'll take a trophy, and that's about it.
Right, and that was why I was so angry with the albino deer. Like, really?
Well, the kid should have known better. Parents should have instilled, if he's been hunting, he's only 13, so if he's been hunting for a long time, I mean, those parents should have told him that there are certain things that you just don't hunt, you know? And that's it.
Everyone was proud of him until the community went into an uproar. Then they weren't proud anymore.
Well,
So, if you ask me, it was just more naive.
It is. So what does he do? What did he do with it?
Well, now they're going to supposedly bring it to a taxidermy and have it fully
stop.
They're not going to just take the head, they're going to stuff the whole body.
And put it where? In the kid's house?
Um,
Well, you know, Norman Bates used to do that, you know, with birds. Taxidermy.
exactly.
I don't know. I know this gentleman that I used to know used to import, all the stuff from Africa, all the trophies. I thought it was just, I don't know.
Can't call me after that anymore.
Talk about, you know, hunting. I got a great short story for you. Leiningen versus the ants. It was like required reading in junior high / high school as a freshman. They made a movie about it. I remember Charlton Heston played the hunter, but it was about you know, hunting human prey. You know that the you know, hunters, you know, when they've hunted all kinds of animals, you know, what's the one animal that most hunters really want to hunt? And it's man, because man can think. You know, very interesting. Very
There are a
interesting.
few movies like that.
Yeah.
Was that the deer hunter?
Do I remember? Yes. Was it about that? No. It was Vietnam.
Right, but the movie, that was the movie, right? The deer hunter? Maybe not. I don't know.
Which movie you talking about?
Well, in The Deer Hunter, I remember Christopher Walken goes AWOL, and then he won. Well, it was Robert De Niro. It had some cast, it had a great cast. John Cazale, you know, for The Godfather, I believe. You know, he was engaged to Meryl Streep. There was a special. They did a special on him on PBS. He was a very underrated actor. He was always second banana, but he always made the stars look better than they were. And when they interviewed De Niro and Pacino, and Meryl Streep, you know, they all said the same thing about him, that he was an actor's actor. He knew what his role was. He never looked for anything more than what it was, and he made everybody shine. Unfortunately, he passed away very young from cancer.
Yeah.
See, you learn so many things from this show, except old-time religion. You know, I mean, I think we're due for another song.
You want another song? All right.
It's very rare, and I asked the Rev to put on another song, but I think since it's old-time religion, I think we need another revival song. So just hang on and listen.
Yeah, we'll pick one out. We'll put one out. It's not too long.
Oh, we can always cut it off.
Let's see here. All right, this one's okay.
so many different kinds of services, you know. And even Dan said when he was a kid going to service, you know, they used to have all these different kinds of singing and stuff, you know. I don't know. But one day at work, I think you should try to call up Melissa and tell her, look, Dan doesn't call up that much anymore, so don't feel funny. And, huh?
Hello. Wasn't really a revival, kind of sort of.
Well, it was something that you would expect in church now. And that's fine, you know.
How did that sound, man? I know. I was just going to say that. Did you fall asleep?
I don't think you guys fell asleep too.
Yeah. Which one? And it's called Shout to the Lord, so I figured it would be somewhat noisy, but it wasn't.
Shout. The Isley Brothers. Oh, you make me want to shout.
I don't think that's even Baptist music. I think that's like, I don't know, Christian music.
It is.
No, we're not, we're not picking, we'll listen to anything.
I got it from the Jewish radio network, you know? No, not really.
But this one was good. I remember this one. We'll play 2 seconds of it.
I can guess that tune in 3 notes.